Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of D.A.A.A.F.T. I'm your guy, Toves, but you can call me Dr. Toves. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. In this particular episode, I'll be giving my reaction to yesterday's game between Arsenal and Wolverhampton Wanderers. And towards the end of the video, I'll be doing my preview of the next game between Aston Villa and the Arsenal. Right, please press the like button and subscribe if you're new or yet to do so. So, yesterday's game, Arsenal 2, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. I'm sure they will be wondering how the game ended up 2-0, but it's because of, you already know, the star boy. But let's get into it real quick, right? The first 10 minutes of the game, Wolves were onto us. They were very, very hungry. They came hunting like a pack, right? They had blood between their teeth. They tried to close us down. They tried to press us. They tried to cut all the passing lanes. But as Arteta has made me realize, there are multiple games between the games. To general people or to a lot of people, there's just first half and second half. But to managers and other tacticians, each 15, 20 minutes, there's a different game going on. Managers switching tactics, players switching positions and all of that stuff. After the first 10 minutes of Wolves trying to close us down, obviously we got into the rhythm of the game. Ben White got into the rhythm of the game. Bukayo Saka got into the rhythm of the game. Odegaard, the boy wonder, Odegaard, got into the rhythm of the game. Thomas Partey also got into the rhythm of the game, and we started cooking from I think about minute 12 up until minutes 30, 40 in the first half. I'm going to say Odegaard, what a guy, what a player. Like I always say, he's Odegaard good. The guy is too good, right? He has that is this guy's pass. No one can see it coming. Like he's just too good at it right now, and you can even say he's a master of the disguise pass with that his left leg. I think he should go and insure his left leg the same way J-Lo insured a Badonkadonk back in the day, because that left leg is magic. Right, in the words of Burna Boy, it was killing them in that first half. You know, passing, spraying the passes. Even Thomas Partey as well, when he got into the game, it was controlling the midfield, spraying passes to Saka, spraying passes to Martinelli, spraying passes to Havertz as well. But Havertz needs to be more clinical. If you're going to be playing as a false nine, you need to do more, right? You need to take shots, right? Don't do what you did in your national team at the Euros, right? You need to score. You need to score. Stop placing the ball. Right now, just accept that you're no good at placing the ball into the net. Just pick a corner of the net and shoot, right? You need to shoot more instead of just running and holding the ball and falling down in the box. Why are you always falling down, right? You run past the player, you beat the player, just shoot. Why are you looking for the penalty when you can easily take the shot? But anyway, he scored a goal, so I'm not going to get onto him too much, right? I think he started the season well compared to last season, so hopefully that gives him a confidence boost going forward. If we don't sign a striker, we might have to rely on Kai Havertz to bring in the goals. So yeah, it was a good game overall. I would not say it was the best game. Saka was quiet for most of the game, but that's Saka. You're right, because I think that Mario Lemina and Aït-Nouri kind of blocked him in. Right, like I said in the preview, Gary O'Neill knows how to set up. It's not like the Fulham against Manchester United where Fulham defenders didn't know what they were doing. The Wolverhampton defenders knew exactly what they were doing. They knew the role. They blocked off Saka. They held Kai Havertz properly, right? Even though in the first half he had joy, in the second half, Mosquera, I'll get to him in a second. Mosquera kind of did his job against Kai Havertz, limited what he could do. But that's where the Arsenal team is quite the better team, obviously, because if Wolves had a better striker, maybe this reaction video would have had a different tone. But because they are not good finishers, and also David Raya had a good save, in my season preview, I didn't want to put David Raya as my starting goalkeeper, because I don't think that he's a good shot stopper as compared to Aaron Ramsdale. But yesterday, maybe now that he knows that he's the definite number one, he signed his full contract, no longer on loan. He's basically trying to be a cat, right? His body movement for that first save fantastic, impeccable. So I think he has to stay. Oh, anyways, he's going to stay anyway as the number one. But yeah, he made some very, very good saves that kept us in the game. Saliba didn't have that much of a great game. Saka did not have very much of a great game. But you already know Saka. It doesn't matter whether he's having a great game or not. He's very, very creative. He's our outlet. He always puts the ball in dangerous areas. He tries to shoot when he can and make things happen. Bukayo Saka is magic. That's no wonder why Arteta likes to play him 90 minutes, even when he's tired and he's limping off the pitch, because they know he is the only person that can do that. Right? Odegaard is also creative, but our outlet, our main creator, is the star boy Saka. 1 goal, 1 assist. What can I say? I was watching other fan cams from one of the biggest channels, Arsenal fan channels in the world, and the moderator was trying to insinuate that the boys did not have enough preseason. I was thinking to myself, what are you talking about? Because you and your crew went to all the preseason games. If you say that maybe Starboy Saka, Declan Rice, William Saliba did not have enough rest, then fair enough. Don't say the boys did not have a good preseason, because Caliafori also came in early, right? The boys had a good preseason, just a few players. And if the boys were not ready, the manager should not have started them. But the manager chose to start them, so that's not an excuse. Like I believe that the game was played as if it was match week 30 instead of the first game of the season, right? Because in the last 2 years, the first games of the season has been intense. The boys were geared up, motivated. But yesterday's game did not feel like the previous seasons. But anyway, we got the 3 points. That's all that matters. Saka was creative. Odegaard was creative. Havertz looked sharp. Ben White looked sharp. Thomas Partey looks sharp as well. Coming to Mosquera. Right, the guy is a good guy, because now we're going to remember him, for his antics. He held Kai Havertz. He did a job. I think in the second half, Gary O'Neill told him to man-mark Kai Havertz, and he did just that. Only that I was surprised he didn't get any cards. I'm not one to complain about referees, because I believe that the game is the game. Sometimes they make mistakes or not, but the VAR surely looked at it and did not do anything about it, right? I believe that Mosquera's chokehold on Kai Havertz needed to be a red card, because Fabian Schär's one was not as violent as Mosquera's chokehold on Kai Havertz. As a matter of fact, he even tried to press him down while he was on the floor. Surely that is violent misconduct. He also tried to push Gabriel Jesus to the floor by cupping his bum. For someone whose name is Musk, he's surely doing some haram things, doing some BDSM things on the pitch. But anyways, he's memorable now. He's going to be remembered. Maybe some big teams might look at him going forward. But anyways, I'm happy with the 3 points. I'm not happy with the performance, but I would take 3 points any day. Start the season well and let the league know that even if we're tired, we are still continuing from where we stopped. Saka, the main creator, is still there. Odegaard still got his tricks. Partey still got things off his sleeve. Ben White is still Ben White. Martinelli is still Martinelli. Zinchenko had a good game as well, to be fair. I believe that having 2 players in this position, Jurriën Timber that came on and Caliafori that also was on the bench, kind of maybe ignited some fire in him, because he actually had a decent game. But if I'm to rank or rate the overall team performance, I will still give it a 5 out of 10. I was not really impressed. But at the same time, I was not biting my nails, because I felt that we could do something after the first 10 minutes. In the second half, we're just leading 1-0 and Kai Havertz was missing a lot of chances and Wolves grew into the game. I kind of panicked a bit. But I knew that if anything was to happen, Saka would make it happen. And lo and behold, he made it happen. Right? I don't know if he's world class, but everyone in the world can agree that he's a top class player. He's been doing this consistently for the last 4 seasons. How many other people can you say has been doing it for the last 4 seasons? Right? Can you name another 4 players that have been as consistent as Saka in the last 4 seasons? Off the top of my head, I would say maybe Kevin De Bruyne. I would say maybe Mohamed Salah. But that's where it ends for me. Right? I don't see Declan Rice as well. Declan Rice has been consistent in the last 4 seasons. Even at West Ham, he's been consistent. But I can't find the 4th one. So you let me know in the comment section if there's other players that have been at the same level as Saka in the last 4 years in the EPL. I'm not talking about German League or French League or Spanish League, just in the English Premier League. You let me know. So, top class player Saka, and more of that in the next game next week. The next game is Aston Villa versus our boys, the Arsenal, and I'm slightly worried because I believe that at Villa Park, I think that in the last couple of games, in the last 5 or 6 games, we've only won twice. Last season, they took 6 points off us. And even the season that we won, the 2 seasons ago where we won 4-2 at Villa Park, the game was a nerve-wracking game. I don't know if you remember, because we scored the last two goals. I think Martinelli and Jorginho hitting the bar in the last couple of minutes of that game. It was a very, very tight-knit 2-2. Unai Emery is a great tactician. He knows how to read the game and set up his boys. Right? He did not do well at Arsenal. Fair enough. But at Arsenal, he had egos. He had players that were going, downhill. He had like Socrates in his defense. He had Mesut Ozil that was not really, he didn't really care. He was trying to make money at that point in time. Oh my God, don't let me talk about the Europa League final between Arsenal and Chelsea. But at Villa, he has boys that are hungry, boys that respect him as a manager. I think personally to me, is the second best manager in the league currently. Titles and trophies, basically, is the one that raised the bar for me. So Pep Guardiola with 1 Champions League or 2 Champions League, if you want to count overall. You have Unai Emery with like 3 or 4 different Europa Leagues. So those are the 2 people that are like the top managers in the league right now. Arsenal fans want to claim Arteta, but Arteta has not won anything yet, just an FA Cup. Unai Emery has done more than that, So we have to respect Unai Emery. We have to be cautious at Villa Park. Kai Havertz, please be clinical. Odegaard, sometimes they mark you out in the away games. You need to do all those flicks and tricks and come into the game. I'm expecting Thomas Partey to also have a very, very good game. And I'm begging Mikel Arteta, if you happen to see this video, or if someone watching this video knows someone that knows someone that knows someone that knows Mikel Arteta, please tell him not to play Zinchenko. Please bring Julian Timber into the fold. We need people that are very, very defensive minded. We need people that can hold what's his name from last season that scored, the Jamaican guy, Leon Bailey. We need someone to handle Leon Bailey. We need someone to handle Ole Watkins. We need someone to handle John McGinn. We also need someone to handle Duran as well. I think Duran has had a good preseason and has taken that form into the league. So we need to be able to box these guys in as well as take our chances. Saka, if you have a chance to shoot. None of this playing from left to right kind of game. Please, we need to win this time. I want us to win the league this season. We can't drop 6 points to Villa. Let's make a statement at Villa Park this time. They were not losing and we're here for real. So that is my match preview for Aston Villa and match review of Wolves Arsenal. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please press the like button. Let me know your own thoughts on who should start against Aston Villa in the comment section below. Let me know who's your man of the match. Obviously, I think it's Starboy Saka man of the match against Wolves. I believe that the Premier League also gave that to him as well. But if you think someone else deserved it, please let me know in the comment section below. And subscribe if you're new or yet to do so. This is just game week 1. We have multiple games to go and we'll have more interesting conversations like this in future. Until the next episode, I always say use your brain. SCFR, this has been D.A.A.A.F.T. Hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you very much.